Hi guys, good morning. Here is the science class, and our topic this morning is going to be about ocean, seas, rivers, and lakes. Ocean, seas, rivers, and lakes. Objectives are identify oceans, seas, rivers, and lakes. And we're going to appreciate the significance of oceans for life. Significance of oceans for life and sources of food and minerals. Our textbook is still the same, our Macmillan Papers book 4, page 108 to 113. There's a task which we're going to carry out at the end of the lesson. It's on workbook page 67 to 68, and what you have learned page 110 and 113. Yeah, let's go to ocean and seas. Now, oceans and seas are huge areas of salt water. Now, huge means big. Big areas of salt water that cover 3/4 of the Earth's surface. So, the 1/4 is the continent that we have our 7 continents. Okay, so ocean is divided into 5 great ocean areas: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean. I go again: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. Now let's go to sea. Now, sea are branches of the ocean. Now, picture branches of a tree. You can picture a big tree with branches. So that is what seas are. Seas are branches of the ocean, but they are bordered by land, connected to the ocean through straits or channels. For example, let's look at this Mediterranean Sea. It connects the ocean. This is the blue part, is the ocean. The green parts, they are land, land, land. Now, the Mediterranean connects the ocean. Can you see? It's connected the ocean through Strait of Gibraltar. And also the Red Sea here is connected through another strait. Okay? And these are the 5 oceans. We have the Atlantic, Pacific, Southern, the Arctic, the Indian Oceans. The blue part, they are the ocean, and the green part, they are the land. Okay, let's go to examples of seas. We have the Arabian Sea, we have the Red Sea, we have the Dead Sea, and we have Mediterranean Sea. Okay, let's go to lakes. A lake is a great pool of fresh or salt water completely surrounded by land. If you look at this picture, can you see this is a land, and these are the lake. It's surrounded by land. You can see grasses. So a lake is surrounded by land. A lake does not connect to the ocean directly, but a river may drain. Drain means take the lake water into the ocean. So a river can take the lake water into the ocean. And here is the picture of the lake that is surrounded by land. Now let's go to rivers. A river is a natural stream of flowing water. When we talk about natural, natural means nobody created it. It comes from nature. Okay, they are natural stream of flowing water. Or rivers flow down from source. Can you see the picture? Which may be an underground spring, a lake, melting ice or rainwater running off mountains. In our previous class, we talked about in the rivers there are minerals. There are minerals from the mountain, from rocks. There are minerals from rocks. And when water flows from the rocks, it goes into the ocean, thereby making it to be a salty water. So all rivers flow downhill from their source, which may be an underground spring, a lake, melting ice, or rainwater running off mountains. As its mouth, the river water flows into a lake, a sea, or ocean. Now there is an activity on page 109. Now you're going to use your internet. You're going to use the internet to look for oceans, seas, saltwater lakes, fresh lakes, and rivers. You're going to give examples using the internet. And also activity 2 is talking about which ocean is close to you. We are in the Middle East. What kind of ocean? What's the name of the ocean that is close to the Middle East? You name 2 seas which are nearest to the country, and you name 4 rivers in your country. Where are the sources and mouths of this river? All these things you get to use the internet to find answers to them. Alright, let's go to the next highlight is importance of oceans. We have so many importance of the reason why they are important is because plants and animals live in the ocean. It's like an habitat, like places where they live. Okay, so fish and other sea animals, they are used as food. As human, we eat fish, and other animals too, they eat fish, they eat themselves. So it's like a source of food to humans and animals. Now another importance of ocean is that the water that evaporates from the ocean, it falls as rain. It falls as rain, and rain waters the land. When rain waters the land, plants grow. Alright, plants will grow. Now there is minerals in ocean water. There are minerals, so many minerals, and it acts like a means of transportation. Like people traveling, they can go through ships, they can go through you can cargo food through the ocean. So it serves like transportation, and also it absorbs and store heat from the sun. It absorbs and store heat from the sun. Alright, so there are so many things that are important concerning the ocean. So you get to see it in the textbook. Get to see that in the textbook on page 110. And there is an activity that should be completed. You use the internet to complete activity 1 and 2, and what you have learned, page 110 and workbook page 67. Now going to the next topic, under the sea. That is page 111 to page 113. Page 111 to page 113. Now the objective of under the seas are to describe the features of the ocean bottom, describe some changes that take place with depth in the ocean, and identify some characteristics and adaptation that live in different parts of the ocean. This is talking about the animals, how they live there, their methods of adaptation, how they live there, why is it convenient for them to live there. Okay, and our task That's what you have learned, page 113 and workbook page 68. Okay, here is the cross section of ocean bottom, down the ocean. We have under the water, there are mountains, there are canyons, there are valleys, there are plains, there are volcanoes and ridges. You can see everything under the sea. It's not like under the sea it's straight. We have so many things involved. So we have canyons, we have valleys, we have plains, volcanoes and ridges. These are ridges. Okay, so under the sea, there are some changes that occur when you're going under the sea. Now, near the surface, there is plenty of light. As we can know, before a plant can grow, the plant needs sunlight. Okay, but when you are going under the sea, it's only at the surface. Near the surface, you can see plenty of light. But when you are going deeper, going down the sea, it gets darker. All right, it gets darker. The water gets colder. That means the temperature of the water begins to drop as far as 3 degrees or 4 degrees. Okay, and there are a lot of water pressure. Water pressure. The deeper you go, as you're going down the river, there are a lot of water pressure, and this is caused by the weight of the water pushing down from above. So when you're going down the depth, it gets darker, it gets colder, and there are pressure, right? So going to the next outline is life in the ocean. We have some animals that live under the ocean. The first one is phytoplankton. Now it's a plant, it's a microscopic plant that floats in water, because plants also, they are what? They are living things. So some animals will feed on these phytoplankton. All right, another life in the ocean is zooplankton. Now zooplankton is microscopic animals that feed on phytoplankton. So these animals, they feed on this plant. Shrimps, worms, shellfish, whales, giant whales, and many more feed on plankton and each other. As they feed on this plant, they also feed on themselves. So sometimes you open some fish, you'll see some small fish inside them. So that is telling you some animals, they eat themselves. Now, another life in the ocean is a basking shark. A basking shark. Now, a basking shark is a filter feeder, like a sieve. Okay, it filters great mouthful of ocean water. It's like a sieve. It sieves it through its gills. Gills is used for breathing in the fish to feed on plankton and other sea creatures. So it uses that to feed. Also, we have creatures of the deep. We have some species that live 300 meters in depth and have special adaptation to survive, like what they have around them that makes them to live in that area, in that habitat. Since there is little light, some have large eyes and many are bioluminescent. I'll go again. They have some adaptation to survive. Since there is little light, so there are some creatures that have large eyes. That means big eyes. And many are bioluminescent. So bioluminescent means their bodies make light by chemical reaction. So you see some fish that when you touch them, you feel say it's kind of shock like that. So they are bioluminescent. Some species are grazers that feed on plant and animals' remains. Grazers that feed on animal and plant remains, while others are predators. Predators means the bad ones. They kill other animals with huge mouth or long tentacles to catch their prey. They kill animals. Okay, like this ones now. Did you see this fish? Did you see the teeth? Did you see how even the fish looks scary, right? Yes. So like this ones now, it's a predator.